First off, let's talk a little bit about Northwest Missouri State. One of the top offense in the conference. Everybody knows about the history. What is it that stands out about their offense?
They've always had a really good system. I think they did get a new OC, but they kind of still do the same stuff that they've always done. They're really good. They don't do a lot of stuff, but what they do, they're just really good at it. And even if you know it's coming, it's still hard to stop. So that's kind of what we've been. We've just been repping the heck out of the stuff that we know is coming, and they don't care that you know it's coming. But they're still going to run it, and most of the time they still convert. I mean, the number one third down team in the country as offense. I think they convert at like 58 or 59%. So it's pretty impressive. But I think they do that by getting to third and short, and then they can either run it or pass it on 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, and so they kind of keep you on your toes there. But I mean, we've been I think we're top 10 in the country in defense on third down. So I think that's going to be a big part of the day. Is whoever wins third down could have an advantage.
Thank you.
Hey, Jace, how's
Hey.
it going?
Good.
Sweet. So, this is your last game as a Hornet, and for you and so many other seniors. What is the energy kind of like before this game?
It's been good. I mean, practice this week's been really good. I think the energy's been really good at practice. I try not to think about that too much. Like last week, I tried not to think about that was my last game at Welch, kind of until right before kickoff. It kind of hit me, I think. Got a little emotional, I think. For the first couple of plays, it was hard to play football because I was kind of thinking about that. But once we started playing, it was good. But yeah, I've tried not to really think about it because we have a goal to go win this game and see what happens after that. Maybe possibly get a bowl game. But we're kind of thinking about this as probably our last game. So either way, I'm grateful for my time here. So the energy's been good though at practice this week. I don't think anyone's really sad or anything like that.
Nice. And Northwest is obviously a tough opponent, and they're your last game of the season. How is it just playing them as your last opponent of the season versus earlier in the year?
Yeah, I think in 2016 and 17 we played them week 1 actually. So I mean, and now we're playing them week 11. So we've seen both extremes, and then in 18 and 19 we kind of played them in the middle. But yeah, I mean they're Northwest. Northwest is Northwest no matter what. I know they are historically they kind of get rolling at the end of the season, which they have been playing pretty good recently, which is good. I mean we're excited. We're not worried about that it's Northwest by any means. I mean I know we've lost however many times in a row, but this is a completely different team. A lot of these guys here haven't seen like the dominant necessarily like 2015, 2016 Northwest teams like that. This is a really good team too, but a lot of these guys here just know what we did in 2019, and in 2019 we kind of had them on the ropes. So I think we were winning late into the third quarter. So I think a lot of people aren't necessarily worried about the name Northwest, but they are still a really good team. So we've been preparing like that.
Yeah. And what do you just want to see out of the defense specifically to make sure you guys get a win?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've also on defensive side specifically been kind of coming around the end of the season. I think the youth that was kind of in the back end and on the D line has grown up a lot, and I think they're starting to play really good. Kind of after the Missouri Southern game, I thought they played good, and then the Hayes game we played really well, and then last week the starters played really well against Lincoln as well. So yeah, I think we're coming into this game playing pretty hot. And I just think if we play how we know we can play with discipline, effort, caring about each other, I think the results will show on the field. I think I'm pretty proud of the effort we've shown and the effort we've shown the last 4 weeks.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Thanks. Good. Thank you.
Thanks, Jace. Down to game number 11. As you get ready for this game, how much progress have you seen this offense make?
Just from fall camp to now has been a lot, I'd say. I mean, I think we've just gotten so much closer as a unit, like everybody just bonding together. We all know our jobs to do out there and how to execute. And, it's just been really fun to watch us grow over these 11 weeks. So it's been really good.
Northwest Missouri State, what is it that stands out about their defense? Where do you guys have to be maybe extra special on Saturday?
We just got to make plays and execute. When we're going to have to win some 50-50 balls, and we're going to have to execute on third down and execute on first down. So they're a really solid team. I mean, their D-line's very good, linebackers are very good, and D-backs are good. So it's like you just got to execute when your time's called. So that's kind of our game plan going into it.
Laney?
Hey Braden, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So Saturday is your last game of the season, and obviously this game means a lot for all the seniors on the team. So as their leader on offense, just what do you really want to make sure you guys do on the field this weekend so that way they go out on a high note?
I think just, go out there and lay it all out. I mean, we're not guaranteed another game. If we win, we possibly could get a bowl game. So, it's just go out there and give it all you got and do what we've been doing all year. It's still another week. It's another game week. And just be grateful we're getting to play and go out there and do what we can.
Yeah, and just reflecting on the season, this is your first year starting the entire year. So just how do you think this season has gone for you guys?
It's been good. We're very close in a lot of games that, may not have gone our way, but I wouldn't change anything for it. I mean, I love this team and love the guys that I get to go to work with every day, and it's just been awesome. You don't go to practice dreading it, anything during the week, so it's just been really good throughout the whole year.
And win or lose Saturday, just what do you think it's going to be like after for the seniors and everyone else on the team, just knowing like, okay, we're kind of done with our season now?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. I'm just been thinking about ready to play Saturday. That's the only thing that's been on my mind.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Good. Braden.
Thank you.
Good luck on Saturday. Now, final game of the regular season coming up on Saturday, Northwest Missouri State. As you look at this game, what's the big challenge that Northwest offers?
Well, I mean, they're very they're just so very they look like a Northwest team. They're very dominant on defense. They're very efficient on offense. I mean, it starts with their guys up front on both sides of the football. And, that's the thing is that we're going to have to, find ways to move the football. And then defensively, we're going to have to make sure that we keep everything in front of us. We can't afford to give up the big play. Because these guys, they're too hard to come back on, if you get in a situation where you're down, like by 3 touchdowns. And we've come back in games this year, and their defense is very good, So
Is this going to be the most challenging defense as far as moving the ball up and down?
no question. I mean, just look at what they're doing statistically. Well, they're giving up 38 yards rushing a game, So yeah, it's the same old with them. They control everything with those front four, and they let their linebackers run and make tackles, and their Mike linebackers is always somebody that can, run from sideline to sideline and make tackles, and this year's no different.
As you talk to your team and prepare for this week, are there 2 or 3 big keys for your offense and defense to winning this game? Yeah,
and that's the thing is that, we've talked to them about, we're going to have to move the football offensively and on a consistent basis and defensively. And you can't turn the ball over. I'll back up and go to that. I mean, you can't do things you're going to hurt yourself against a great football team like Northwest. You can't give up the big play, like I said. I mean, and I think they have, to me, have been I think they're playing at a really high level offensively right now. I mean, their defense, no question, has always been good, but I think right now they're playing at a very high level on offense if you just look at what they've done the past 3 weeks.
Laney, it's all yours.
Great. Hey, Coach Higgins, how's it going?
What's up? How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
So you kind of have the best foot last year playing at Northwest Missouri in the last game of the season. Is there a difference playing them, last in the season versus earlier in the season?
No, I don't think they're. I mean, no. I mean because I've done it both ways. I've played them early in the year, first game, and then I played them in the playoffs or at the end of the year, and they're still, just a great program, and they're very good. So, yeah, it doesn't. Now, I will say it's been a while. I can't think of the last time I've played them last game of the year to where it was their senior day. So that might be, I'm sure, again, senior day is always an emotional day. So that'll be something that we have not done. But besides just playing them early on in the year, done that. Played them midway through the season, done that. Played them probably 7th, 8th game, as well, and doesn't make a difference. Now, the only difference I'll say is if you play them at the end of the season, then, a lot – I mean, how healthy are they? How healthy are we? Because the MIAA is so physical. It's very physical, and, it's you can get guys hurt that can make a difference, in the long run with the success of your team.
Yeah, and it's their senior day, but it's still, an emotional day for you guys, too.
Right.
All your seniors, it'll be their last game. So just what is the energy kind of driving into this game?
Yeah, I think our energy's been really good. I really do. We've won 3 games in a row. I mean, and I think our players have been relaxed this week. They've done a great job. We've had to adjust our schedule a little bit due to the weather. They've adjusted really well with that. So, yeah, we got nothing to lose. I know that our kids, this is what playing football is all about, and get an opportunity to go play, another team in the MIAA. One of the best teams in the MIAA. So, heck yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, and you mentioned that Northwest is really good at defending the run. So how have you guys been prepping for that, or are you kind of preparing to rely on the pass game?
Yeah, I think you just can't. I've played them so many times since I've been here, and you can't abandon the run. You can't get in a one-dimensional game with them because it'll be lopsided. And because if you're not getting first downs, just because you're throwing the ball all the time, your defense is back out on the field quick, and you've not ran off very much time on the clock. So, that's the thing. We got to try to be as balanced as we can, take advantage of situations when we get those opportunities. And we're going to have to be very efficient, and we're going to have to be we're going to have to execute at the highest level offensively, and we're going to have some guys step up and make plays. I mean, there's going to be guys that are going to be covered. Guess what? We're going to have to step up and make plays. We're going to have to be strong at reception point, and we're going to have to play a very physical game, because they are a physical football team.
All right, yeah, thanks. That's all I have.
You bet. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Thank you.